Hi everybody, welcome back to my MetaQuest 2. Welcome back to IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. We're inside the Heinkel 111 bomber, and this is absolutely amazing. I can't really think of anything else to say about this. I'm almost lost for words at the detail and how beautiful this looks. There is the frozen Volga down below, and there is Stalingrad burning. It's late 1942, the winter of 1942. Things looking bad for the Germans. And the idea of this video is to show you and give you my impressions of what happens when you use your MetaQuest 2 with IL-2 Sturmovik. But what we're doing, we're not using this wirelessly today. We're plugged in via a USB headset, and I've got to say, this truly is absolutely amazing. Right, there's the external view. It can feel a bit odd when you do this when you're in VR. Let's go back to the internal view, because obviously this is the kind of the money shot, as you would say, and it's amazing. So, undoubtedly, the easiest way to play with your MetaQuest 2 is wirelessly, because you can connect up to your gaming PC, and obviously the gaming PC is what is running IL-2 Sturmovik, not the headset. And the gaming PC via your 5 GHz Wi-Fi network will then stream that to the headset. But because of the compression that it has to do in order to get all of that data to your headset, you lose clarity, and things in the distance become muddy and fuzzy. You may well have seen my Assetto Corsa video, my Euro Truck Simulator videos about this as well. And this was true of IL-2 Sturmovik as well, and it will be true of Flight Simulator as well. My head position is a little bit odd at the moment, actually. I'm a little bit low in my seat. But I think the difference with IL-2 Sturmovik is absolutely astounding. Now, you could argue that I'm up at the best altitude for this kind of game, because when you get closer to the ground in IL-2 Sturmovik, of course, the graphics aren't up there with things like Microsoft Flight Simulator. But when you're up at a couple of thousand feet, you get the geographical features, you can see the city, you get the amazing clarity that you get inside the cockpit. And you kind of getting the best of all the worlds. But looking into the distance, there isn't really any fuzziness. Okay, there's a lack of detail, but not in a fuzziness, sort of dirtiness, muddiness way that you get when you're working wirelessly. Now, the big problem when you're working with a wire, I sound like a trapeze artist. The big problem I found is it's just the logistics of it. It's running the wire from your gaming PC and then to your headset in a way that doesn't snag anywhere, doesn't become a trip hazard, and also when it's then attached to your headset, doesn't then sort of drag down on your headset and sort of take away from the immersion, because there's no doubt that when you're playing wirelessly, it is brilliant, because although yes, you do have the weight of the headset on your head, and you obviously you can feel that. If you've suddenly got a wire that's attached to your head as well, and it's dragging you down, it's catching that can be different. So what I've done is the wire I've kind of taken it around to the back of the headset, and then with a kind of Velcro zip tie, I've zip tied it right to the back. So although I am aware that a wire is there, it's not as bad as it's snagging. It means that I can kind of look around, get that full immersive experience that you want with a flight simulator, without feeling the wire drag. Because the beauty with VR, with a flight simulator, is the fact that you can look around so much. But over this winter landscape, doesn't this look absolutely amazing? So let's take her down a little bit further. Look at this. And I haven't really done any other optimizing of the game. I've just put it into VR mode and connected it but there's many things I could do, like increasing the hertz, the refresh rate of my headset. I could do things like changing the resolution scaling that it does as well. But this is... In my previous IL-2 Sturmovik video, I talk about how VR takes you beyond video games. It takes you beyond the simulation. It takes us somewhere else, I think. And maybe it's me because I have such an interest in history as well and things like World War II. That it takes you beyond those places. It's so emotive that you're kind of thinking, this is something very special and very magical indeed. I don't know. I think if you're a fan of flight simulators and you're a fan of World War II, you can pick up a MetaQuest 2 headset for what, £200, $200. You're going to need a flight stick if you're playing IL-2 Sturmovik, so that's going to cost you a little bit more. But I picked up a second-hand one for £15, or about $20. You're going to need a USB cable if you want to, this better resolution that we're kind of seeing here. And then you've got something amazing. Wait till Sturmovik and all the DLC go on sale, and you've got something that is absolutely amazing and kind of breathtaking. So, in conclusion, then, I'm not saying that you shouldn't play IL-2 Sturmovik wirelessly, because it's definitely playable wirelessly. But when you do attach a USB cable, if you can do it, you get an improvement to clarity of the game, especially the draw distance. But you also get a bit of an improvement to the responsiveness of your controls as well. Now, this isn't as apparent as it is when you're playing like a quick twitch response driving game, but it definitely makes a difference. But the biggest difference for me in IL-2 is definitely these graphics. Everything looks sharper, has more clarity, and is truly magical. Anyway, that's enough of my waffle. Hopefully you found this video useful. Hopefully it's kind of directing you towards whether you're going to get a MetaQuest 2 or check out IL-2 Sturmovik, or invest in a hands-on throttle and stick sort of system. And if you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I will see you again soon.